Waves crash into the Genvir as she makes her way steadily towards Elidor, the capital of the jungle nation of Sargava. For some of the passengers aboard the Genvir, Sargava holds wealth and adventure. For others, it provides an opportunity to complete a family legacy, and yet still for others, a chance to escape their past. Unknown to 5 of the Genvir's passengers, they are about to begin an adventure that will either kill them or leave behind a lasting legacy that will forge them into legends. Can these 5 survive? Do they have the courage to stand up to wild enemies and forces beyond their control? Their choices, determination, and their wit will decide if they become indomitable predators at the top of the food chain or helpless prey destined to rot in the belly of a beast. Welcome to the jungle.
Ooh, I like that.
That showed pro status.
You should have
That was
played
awesome.
Bon Jovi's Welcome
Do
to
it
the
again.
Jungle for that one.
Do it again.
I only wrote so much, people. Calm down.
Hey,
You like that?
I was
That was
impressed.
cool.
Yeah.
Most of mine started in, yeah, so you're a bunch of dudes and there's bad guys over there. I think you
Mine
like this
started too.
town, so you want to save it.
Oh
I
no,
bet.
no. I use music to much effect, and I always do an intro.
That was
Oh my gosh, I
Freak.
love it.
yeah. Is this being recorded too?
I do have it set to recording, yes.
Okay.
All right. So you 5 are. Oh, hey, look, my splash image finally showed up for me. So you 5 are on the good ship Genvir, and you are in the galley. It's roughly dinner time. The chef has prepared a watery soup for you. It's never been good, and tonight is no different. But, however, it's filling, and what more can you ask for on a ship in the middle of the sea?
Fish? Maybe?
There are fish in it, yes, but it's still not good. It's poorly kept fish, is what is being used.
Mm.
So you 5 have had enough time to get to know each other, at least on a very vague level. You all know each other's names and whatever you wish to share with the rest.
Oh yeah, does everyone mind like typing in somewhere what everyone's character names are? Just so I have like a reference sheet.
Absolutely. I can type it into the chat if you would like, or the others can.
The
Yeah,
second,
like
second tab has the journal with everybody's names on it.
I did put it into the start here section, but I can put it into the
oh,
chat as
you're
well.
right. I found it in characters.
There you go.
Now, Rilnok is me.
Yes.
Amris is Ken.
Yep.
Dina is Jessica.
Correct.
Ezreal, oh Jesus, is I'm assuming Dan.
Yeah.
And Lydia is Kim.
Wait, what the fuck? Are you guys seeing a map? Because I don't see shit.
No, I have you on the splash image right now, Dan. It should just
What?
be a giant banner with Serpent's skull in the top right, a temple
Yeah.
in the center with the 3 characters.
Yeah, well, how did you get the names?
If you go into the actual Roll20 page before opening up the campaign, there's like a start here topic for like the players form. You can click into that, and there's a list.
I just clicked on the journal, the little newspaper looking dojangler in the upper right.
There's that too.
And it had everyone's name.
I forgot that was there because, well, the journal you see and the journal I see are very different.
Yeah.
Because I have all of the monsters in the journal as well. So where you see 5, I see like 30.
I'm good at math.
Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and introduce your characters and whatever you wish to share with the others. Whatever you share at this point is what the other characters will know about you. If nobody wants to start, I'm going to roll a die and make you start.
Initiative
I'll
check?
I can do that.
I'll start.
All right, go ahead, Dana.
I'll be the brave one.
No, thank you.
My name is Donna, not Dana, Donna Steinhammer. And I come from a long line of Steinhammers. If you've ever been in a dwarven community under a mountain or maybe somewhere above, you've probably known a Steinhammer. I travel in search for my family's lost namesake, an ancient weapon called a Steinhammer, where the very end of it is a stein that has a never-ending source of the finest dwarven ale ever. And that's me. That's what I'm willing to share right now, at least.
All right. So you all know this boisterous dwarf, Dana, and where she hails from, basically. That's all she's chosen to share with you. If nobody else would like to go...
Lydia,
Yes, thank you.
okay. Lydia's a halfling with long brown hair, and she can often be found playing her instrument up on deck, entertaining the crew. She used to be a slave in Cheliax, at some point in the past, she escaped from Cheliax and made Sarkava? Yeah, Elder, her home, and she's been living there for a while. She's recently made travels up to Magnamar and the Shackles, and she just wants to see the world and have an adventure doing it.
All right, it sounds like she's headed home at this point, then.
Yes, she is on her way home.
All right. Go ahead. I've read it, but Rilnok or Amris, or is that the... Yeah, Amris. Go ahead and give me a quick description of your characters.
Punch it, Ken. It's all on you.
Was he the one that wrote it?
We both wrote it. He just never says anything, so I'm forcing him to.
Oh, okay.
My name is Amris Seregon, and my ugly dwarf friend is actually my travel companion. We work for the same company. We're employees of Gentleman Falcone, and we dabble in the rare and unique items around the world. Wow, thanks for putting me on the spot, Al.
I'll rescue Ken. I'll take it from here. That's the classic. Let someone set the stage for you. So we both. I guess you wouldn't really know our backgrounds, but we're both kind of. We keep to ourselves. We're generally while we're on the boat. We've been on the boat since its departure, and we pretty much. I stand the Rilnok, this burly-looking eccentric dwarf who's carrying a ridiculously large axe and does not like anyone going near it. He's been standing next to a crate, while his elf companion Amris is more outgoing, but still kind of, I guess, insulated and kind of what's the word I'm looking for? Reclusive, not reclusive, but quiet. And we kind of talk to ourselves. And at this point of being on the boat for so long, Rilnok is definitely surly and is getting a little bit of cabin fever. And it's taken considerable effort of Amris to resist me from getting into any sort of altercation on the boat.
All right, I like it. And Dan, do you have any kind of story for Ezreal? Or are you just a mysterious witch?
Yeah, that dude, he's like a dude. He's kind of like he likes to keep to himself. So he kind of travels to weird places like the jungle and stuff to you know. But he also kind of likes helping people. So he'll hide for a while, and then if he finds someone that needs help, he'll go help them and stuff.
All right, so you're a wanderer with good intentions, but can't really find anywhere that you want to settle down.
Yeah, screw people, I guess. Yeah.
All right, so you're a little bit of an isolationist.
Kinda, yeah.
All right, fair enough. In that case, Sargava is just a place for you to go. There aren't as many people there. In addition to you five on the ship, there are a number of other interesting passengers. There is Eris Movado. She is a half-elven woman. She boarded in Port Peril alongside Lydia, who immediately got into a Nice. She immediately got into a fight with one of the sailors on the ship when she saw him staring at her and threw him overboard. After her, rather, not him, is Alexandru Kovac, who is the captain of the ship. He's very strict and generally doesn't crack a smile, but he's a fair man. His first mate is Alton Devers, who is much more friendly and is generally the face that people see and deal with when they're dealing with the Genvir. You've all met Gellic Amberwinch. He is a gnome who boarded in Magnamar. He is very loud, very boisterous, and rather annoying. After him, you have met Aina. You've only seen her once or twice, though. She is a Varisian woman. She's, tan-skinned and rather quiet, and barely comes out of her cabin. There's Ishiru, who is looks to be an older Tien man. If you don't know what Tien is, it's basically the Pathfinder equivalent of Eastern, like Chinese or Mongolian or Japanese.
Oh.
He is very quiet. When he does speak, he's polite. He's not rude at all. He boarded in Blood Cove with Ezreal. You've all seen the man in the ship's brig as he had to board. His name is Jask Durindi. You don't really know much about him, just that he boarded in Corentin, and that the only one that really deals with him much is Captain Kovac. You've met the chef once or twice, unless you care to hang out in the kitchen with him. His name is Rambar Turillo, and he's a very large, very fat man who is not good at his job. And the final interesting member of the crew is Sasha Nava. She is a red-haired human female. She is you can tell that she's getting cabin fever, like she's not having the best of times on the ship, and she looks eager to get to her destination. She's missing her left pinky, and Gellic asked her once about it and got punched. Apart from that, everybody else on the ship is mostly just crew. There's one or two other passengers that don't really seem like they're doing much, like merchants on their way to their next target of commerce. And that's how the ride on the ship has been so far. It's been laid back, not super eventful. And at this point, you find yourselves in the galley, like I said before, sitting down to a not so lovely meal of watery soup. Now, I need all of you to give me fortitude saves.
Oh, that's an awful way to start an adventure.
Speaking of which, if you don't want to type it into the chat what your role is, I can copy your tokens over to the first page and you can test out your macros.
Is there any way to get the as to pop up as my character?
What you want to do is in the bottom right. Right.
Yeah,
this is the first time some of you have logged in, so let me set that up for you.
Yeah, thanks.
Can be edited by Ken. There you go. Ken has his. Apologies. Before, only Kim and Jessica had logged in, so those are the only two I had set up.
Yeah, I didn't know exactly if you want us jumping in. I didn't want to accidentally spoilerize myself, so I figured I'd wait till you said to.
Oh no, I always set up splash images. You're not going to spoil anything.
All right, it's good to know.
Allan, there you go. There's yours.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. And these are the 5 tokens I've set up for you. You can take a second to flip through them and check out the macros I've set up. Each of you should have initiative, fort, reflex, and will saves, as well as basic attacks with whatever weapons you had on your character sheets. I did not set up any spells for you, though. That is up to you.
Oh, snap. I see what you did there.
Alrighty. So, one by one, you all are eating, and your world starts to go black. before long, everything is in blackness. You don't hear anything, you don't see anything, and then you just slip away into unconsciousness. And Rilnok, you start to awaken. You can feel the sand beneath you. You can feel water at your feet. You can hear birds and insects in the presumably forest behind you. And it's fairly warm. You can feel the sun on you, and it's nice for a few seconds, and then you feel this sharp, incredible pain in one of your feet. And that would be you, and that would be there, and that would be there. All right, Allan, do you see that?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Nice little beach.
Yes. There is a new option in Roll20 where I can split the party basically and drag you into different scenes. Allan is the only one awake at the moment, so that's why he's the only one seeing this so far.
That's pretty cool.
Nice.
You look down to see a fairly large scorpion-like beast eating your foot. Roll me initiative.
Jesus. See, let's try out this button of yours. Boom.
I do not know why that did not put you in the initiative order as it should have. Whatever. I can add you in manually.
Oh, I don't think I had my thing clicked. I think that's why. Let me try it again.
Yeah, that did it.
That. I see what I have to do now.
Okay, cool. I'm going to set you back to what you were at before, though.
That's fine.
There you go. And these guys, I'm going to add in. Bam. All right, so they're going to go before you. It starts off, though, with them eating your foot, so you take 1 point of damage.
Now, is the orange one my health?
Yes. I set it to orange instead of the standard green just because I prefer the color orange.
Orange is cool. I like orange.
I like it. And let me swap over to combat music as well. It continues to try and eat you. So 1, 14, 13 versus AC. You do have your armor on.
So my armor is 17.
All right, so none of those hit as it tries to attack you. You manage to kick it off of you. The others, the one next to Ezreal, which for some reason is not named correctly, attempts to eat him. 18, 17, 13 versus AC, Dan.
18, 13, 17. They all hit.
They all hit. Okay, 1 second. Let me drag you over since you can now see.
Ah!
You wake up to a sharp pain as you notice a giant scorpion starting to eat you. You take 3 damage in total, and you need to give me a fort save.
Oh,
So click your token, and click, yep, there you go. All right, you're all good. And the final one moves up to the succulent half-elven body and tries to take a bite. 469 versus your AC, Amris.
Hey, why couldn't I get those numbers?
Don't forget to edit your HP for Ezreal. If you click on the token, it's the middle bubble that pops up.
Wait, what the fuck? Okay,
Oh,
6.
yeah. Do you know how to use it?
It's not working.
You can do -6. So you click once on your picture,
There we go.
and then, yep, you just type -6.
There you go.
If you type just 6, it'll set it at 6.
Yeah, I took 3, so.
Okay.
My AC is 17.
Okay, so none of those hit you. You do wake up as you feel a weight on your legs, though. Let me drag Ken in. All right, now Ezreal and Amris need to roll initiative for me, so click on your tokens and hit the initiative button, and that'll add you right into the tracker. All right, so you're at a 21. Let me add you on.
What the fuck? They got a 20 on their goddamn mace? Yeah. Initiative.
Yep. So Amris is gonna go at the start of next round. Rilnok, you are prone and laying there.
All right. The first thing I'm gonna do is be like, "What the fuck?" Start screaming and Hulk out. I'm gonna go rage right off the bat.
All right. You notice as you're raging, you don't have your weapons on you.
I'm gonna get even more angry about that.
You
All
take a
right.
quick cursory glance. You see there's a pile of weapons to your right.
Can I identify what the hell's biting me, or do I have no idea what it is? I guess I don't even have any knowledge checks, so.
Oh, I was gonna say if you have nature, you could roll it.
No, I don't. I'm just gonna start punching the shit out of scorpion thing. I don't care. I don't like it biting my feet. My feet belong to me.
Okay. If you're gonna roll an unarmed attack, go ahead and roll it. It's D20 plus strength mod plus base attack bonus.
All right, plus. Boop, boop, boop.
Wait, do I have any spells memorized?
Whatever spells you would normally have memorized, you do.
All right, cool.
Yeah, that'll definitely hit it.
All right, is it 1d4?
For a medium creature, yes. 1d4 plus strength mod. Oh my god. Okay, so this is non-lethal because you don't have improved unarmed strike.
Oh, it's +5. My bad. I added my bab to it.
So, did you stand up or were you prone when you did this?
I guess I didn't really specify, so I suppose I just kicked him in the face then.
Yep. So, the dwarf kicks out his leg and connects right in the face, and the thing goes limp and falls into the sand unconscious.
All right. Take that, you evil scorpion foot eater.
All right. You still have a move action if you'd like to stand up.
I'm gonna run over and Gary actually.
What the fuck?
You can take a move action to stand up, but you can't move until next turn.
Oh, okay. So then I stand up.
Okay. Ezreal.
I'm gonna delay.
You're at the very end of the turn order.
Oh. Oh, that sucks. Yeah, I'm gonna like pretend I'm dead.
All right. You pretend you're dead. Amris, it's your turn.
Am I supposed to be seeing something right now?
I believe I dragged you over to it. You should be, yeah.
I can't see anything. It's just a white screen.
I can hear you, Allan.
What's up, Gavin? It's quiet time right now.
Is that any better?
No, still nothing.
Okay, let me try this. I'm just going to swap everybody over to it and see if that works. How about that?
No.
Try refreshing a browser, maybe?
Yeah, maybe. Kim and Jessica, are you on the combat map now?
Yes.
Yes.
All right, yeah, I think it might just be your browser, Ken.
I'm refreshing right now.
Okay. Well, Ken, you awaken with a large weight on your legs, the sound of waves in front of you, the sound of birds behind you, and the feeling of sand underneath you.
Alright. Well, I look to see what the weight is on me.
It is a large blue scorpion-like beast.
Sounds good. I'm gonna stand,
All right.
which is one move. Can I move again? Do like a double move?
Yep, you can take a move action to stand and another move action to move.
Okay.
Can you put this in the...
All right. You should have access to your token to be able to move it, right?
Yes.
All right. As you move away, it's going to take its attack of opportunity and try and sting you. 3 to hit does not hit. Alright, so you can move up to your speed.
Okay.
I think, does he notice the cash O stuff on the side?
Yes, when you wake up and you can just take like a second to look around, you would notice the large pile of gear. Yep, that.
Wait, how do you do that?
If you hold down your left click anywhere on the map, if you're in the cursor mode, you ping. If you would like to go to the pile of gear and grab anything out of it, it's a standard action. You have to be anywhere within that white square for it. Alright, so that's all Amris is doing, it looks like. So it's going to be their turn. The one that is trying to eat Ezreal, since Ezreal didn't move, is going to continue trying to eat him.
But I'm dead. Or it thinks I'm dead, I think.
Yeah, that means you're easy prey, easy food.
Oh no.
4, 17, 16 to hit.
No, 4 does not hit.
Alright, so you take 2 more damage and need to give me another fort save.
Man, what the...
Alright, so you're good on that. The other one that's still awake will go towards Lydia and try and attack her. It's going to try and sting her. 12 to hit.
It's a miss.
Alright. As the stinger slams into the sand next to you, spraying sand into your face, making you splutter awake. Go ahead and give me an initiative check and add yourself to the tracker.
Man.
It should add you automatically if you select your token when you click the button. Yep.
23.4.
Oh, actually, she goes there. Yeah, it's something Kim does that I really like, and I need to keep doing it. She does it to break ties.
Okay.
Oh,
Alright.
weird.
Rilnok, your turn.
All right, so I'm really kind of figuring out what's going on. I look left, and I see one scorpion. I look right, and I see the other scorpion chowing down on my sweet, yet slightly annoying voyage mate. Figured I should probably get that one the hell off, and I'm going to try to bull rush it away, I suppose.
That would require 10 feet of movement before you get there. You only have
It's too
5 feet.
close.
Yeah,
I
but
guess
you
I'll
can
just...
move up and just attack it.
Yeah, I'll do that. I will
Okay.
punch size this scorpion as well.
Okay.
Punt it.
I like it. It's going to be a punt attack. Ow!
11 does not hit it.
Apparently my fists work a little bit better than my feet.
Yeah, as you come up to hit it, it sees you coming and doesn't want to lose a meal, so it kind of sidesteps so you don't hurt it. Ezreal.
Yeah. Let's see here.
Can you use a stand-up as part of a withdraw?
Withdraw is a full round action, lets you move half your movement speed without provoking attacks of opportunity from your initial square. So you could do it, but you would be crawling, which would effectively make you move a quarter of your movement speed.
I see. So it'd be
Okay,
like crab
that
walk
works.
backwards.
Yeah, basically is.
Wait, yeah, that works.
All right, so that's your whole action if that's what you're doing.
Yeah.
All right. An easier way to do that, if that's what you're going to do, is take 2 move actions to stand up and 5 foot set away, so at the very least you're not prone.
No, but if you stand up, you provoke up attacks.
Mm.
But that's how it works in Pathfinder, right?
For some reason, I never remember that. I really should.
That's the reason why I didn't do that in the first place.
It does, you're right. Apologies. Whatever.
If I knew you can like crawl away, I would have done that last time, but...
Yeah. No biggie. Lydia.
Yeah.
You are awake and prone. There is a large blue scorpion-like beast trying to eat you, and you don't have your weapons.
Oh boy. Okay, so I'll stand up.
Okay. Don't worry, I'm not taking attack of opportunity.
Okay, good.
I know, I figure that's what you're waiting
over here. Yeah, I run over here, and I start screaming at Donna, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up, wake up. You're missing it. You're missing it. You're missing it. Water spiders. Water spiders. You're missing
Okay, Donna. Donna, you wake up. There is a concerned and loud halfling freaking out at you.
What?
Exactly.
No,
Go ahead and
I
add
wanna go
yourself
back
to the initiative.
sleep.
All right.
Oh, okay, I can.
What was
What's
that
your name?
weird movement path thing I just saw?
Okay, what you can do is if you click on your token and you hit space before you start moving, you will have like this arrow that pops up, and every time you hit space again, it'll change like a corner,
Oop.
basically.
Oop. I'm hitting it, and all it's doing is just switching between two different ones.
Okay, so grab your token, hit space once, yeah, like that. And then you should have like an arrow pop up that shows up following wherever you're putting the token.
Okay, so I left click and hold, or just left click once?
You left click to pick up your token, and then hit space while you're holding it.
Oh, I see. I'm just
Yeah.
gonna try this right here.
Yeah, no worries.
Did that make a line?
Well, the way it works is once you do that, well, you have to pick up the token, hit space, and then every time you want to turn, you hit space on the square where you're turning.
Oh.
And then if you
Damn.
want to see the previous path that you just took, you click whatever token it is and just hit space on it. Okay, regardless, it is Amris' turn.
Sorry.
No worries, no worries. Lydia's on fire. What is Amris doing, Ken?
It seems like every time somebody else moves or whatever, I have to refresh my browser for this. So
That's weird.
give me 1 second.
Yeah, that's odd, dude.
What kind of browser are you using?
Firefox.
Oh, dude, I was on Firefox before and I was having trouble with Roll 20.
Really? I'm on Firefox now, and it's like.
Switch to Google Chrome. It works way better.
Okay, I gotta ask, how are you guys doing the numbered dots? That I don't know.
You just put your cursor over the number, and then not number, the color, and then press the number.
Oh.
Well, whatever icon you want, then just press the number.
Oh, that's clever. I didn't know that. Learn things every day.
Alright,
you can just do like countdowns.
Mm-hmm.
You said picking up a weapon's a standard action?
Yes.
When you pick up your weapons, if you have more than one, is it one at a time, or do you pick up all your weapons at once?
One at a time.
One at a time? Alright, well, I'm gonna pick up my bow, and then it can be the next person's turn.
Okay. The giant scorpion's gonna go next. The one next to Rilnok is gonna try and attack him.
Yeah.
5, 18, 17 to hit. I think, yeah.
A tie is a hit, right?
Yes. It's meter beat AC.
2 of them hit.
Alright, so you take 2 damage and you need to give me a fort save.
Now, I think dwarves have a bonus to poison.
They do.
Maybe.
You don't need it, though.
Okay.
The other one moves towards Donna, since she's the only one that's still on the ground, and is going to try and sting her. 6 to hit is not going to hit.
No.
Rilnok.
That was -1 on that hit, right?
That
HP?
was. Oh yeah. It's
-2 because
yeah,
there's 2 of them.
-2.
Okay, sorry. Oh, it's my turn. Duh.
Yep.
I'm going to try to, I guess, punch this little scorpion guy again.
Okay.
Oh shoot, how many rounds has it been?
This is your 3rd round raging.
Okay, I should probably stop that too.
16 will hit. As your fist connects with it, and it's just totally solid hit. and it staggers for a second and goes limp.
All right. Now, ending a rage is a free action.
Yep.
I'm going to do that too.
All right, you are now fatigued for 6 rounds.
And that's minus. I can take care of that. Thank you.
Yep. Ezreal.
All right. Where is it? Oh shit. Hey, can you give me that website to the one that had like the list of the spells?
Yes, give me just a second.
I was gonna save it by accidentally destroyed it.
No worries, it only takes me a second. Just need it to load up and I can give you the link.
What I'm going to do is just put in the red blob, unless you're using it for something else. I'm just going to put that for my rounds of fatiguiness.
Yeah, it works for me. Whatever works for you.
All right, cool.
You can change the blue one if you want to. I use that for AC generally for quick lookup.
No, that's fine. One will be enough for this.
Okay. All right, I take it Ezreal wants to cast a spell of some kind.
Yeah, I'm gonna shout at him, saying, "You belong in a museum," and it's fortitude saving throw.
All right.
I don't know what the DC would be. It
okay.
doesn't say.
Is this a first level spell?
Maybe.
What spell is it? Tell me that.
It's called Ear Piercing Scream.
Okay, that's a first level spell. If you're looking at your character sheet, go down, and on the left-hand side, there should be a block that's spell saves and DCs.
Yeah. Oh, it's a 15.
Okay, DC 15. He does not make it.
Yeah. That's what I thought. It does stays for 1 round and takes 1d6 points of sonic damage per 2 caster levels.
Okay, so you deal d6 damage.
Yeah. Cool. Oh.
Alright, so it takes 1 action or 1 damage as your ear-piercing scream causes its shell to crack and bleed. It is dazed from this. Donna, your turn.
All right. I have an important question for you, John.
Yes.
Am I wearing my gauntlets?
Yes, they are part of your armor.
No, they're not, but they are something worn. All right, well then I'm just going to kind of hammer fist downward at this thing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? Like I'm linking my hands together and I'm just slamming both fists down.
Yep.
Trying to punch
Call that
it.
the Shatner.
So that would just be my gauntlet, right?
Yes. 16 will hit, dealing 6 damage as you crush its skull.
Awesome.
Unlike the others, this one's not unconscious. It's actually dead. Alrighty. And with that, you have killed or knocked out everything that was trying to eat you.
Cool.
Alright.
Wow, did you guys see those things? Those were awesome!
Dude, I can only assume our meals will get better from this point on.
So, after that's all died down, you all start to take a look around. You see your gear there, and you can get it if you want.
Wait, I'm gonna use Cure Light Wounds on myself. Oh my god, this shit is rigged.
Okay, you take 2 health back. As you... Sorry. No, you go ahead.
Alright, so I'm going to stand up, kind of like flick my gloves to get the brain matter off of them. And I'll go over and pick up my weapon. And after I do that, I want to go over to the ones that are unconscious and smash their skulls in.
Alright. It's easy. You don't have to roll for it. You just crush them. They're dead.
Sweet. Now I'm done.
Alright.
I'm gonna ridden them.
With that giant scorpion tail right pointed at your back?
Well, maybe if we tie it down, you know.
Okay. I'm going to assume you all get your gear back. As you take a second to start looking around the beach, you notice a few things. You're obviously not on the boat anymore. You're on a stretch of beach on some kind of landmass. Off to your left, you see five of the other passengers. You see Eris Movado, the half-elven woman. You see Gellic Aberwidge, the annoying gnome. You see Ishiro, the Tian man. You see Jask Dorindi, the guy that was in the brig before. He is still in his manacles. And Sasha Nava, the red-haired woman. Looking around, you can easily spot what was the Genvir now crashed and destroyed on rocks down the beach.
Well, it's time to scavenge. Don't know where we are, and we're going to need provisions for the night. Need food, water, clean water. We're going to need shelter. Okay, I still can't figure out how to do that.
Me neither. I'm just gonna wing it when I do it.
Yeah.
Can't we just walk down to the inn?
So
Get a room for the night.
I guess Rilnok's gonna go to Amris and be like, "Shit, we lost a package."
Oh, God.
Not my package, the package. And I guess I'm gonna start walking. You said leftwards, westward would be the way everyone is unconscious.
Yep.
I'll start heading that way too.
As you guys are doing that, Lydia, you're looking around and you start to recognize a few of the land masses, and you can kind of tell just from the course the boat was taking. You know where you are. You are on an island called Smuggler's Shiv. It is well known.
Oh, guys! We're on Smuggler's Shiv.
And where's that?
Dun dun.
As far as where that is, Ezreal and Lydia both know that it is off the coast of Sargava, a few miles out. Ezreal.
It's real close to.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
It's real close to home. It's just a few miles out from Sargava, just off the coast. It's a small deserted island. It's very. There might be buried treasure.
Now, as far as what you know about Smuggler Shiv, Ezreal actually knows quite a lot about this place. Apparently, he's heard of it or studied it. But he does know some about it, and I can read it to you right now. You know that Smuggler Shiv is a notorious island north of Elder. It's not shown on most maps, but is rightfully feared by those who ply the waters of Desperation Bay. The island is named not only for the knife-like shape of its coastline, but for its uncanny habit of wrecking ships that draw too near, mostly smugglers eager to avoid detection by Sargava's navy. It's commonly believed that the shores of Smuggler Shiv are haunted by the ghosts and ghouls of the sailors who have died on the jagged rocks and reefs surrounding the island. These rumors are supported by reports of several failed attempts to establish long-lasting colonies on the remote island. When Sargava was first settled, Chelish engineers erected a lighthouse on the Shiv's southwest shore. The light was intended to warn approaching ships of the dangerous waters and, eventually, was to have been the first building in a small colony. The light and all plans for colonization were abandoned just before completion amid rumors of curses, haunts, and cannibalism.
Oh, guys, we fucked.
You also know, rumors hold that a group of shipwrecked Chelish soldiers, survivors of an attempted Thrune invasion of Sargava some 70 years ago, were stranded on the island. The rumors claim that they degenerated into a cannibalistic society, and that their descendants scour the isle shores for shipwreck victims to add to their meals.
Oh, guys, we like super fucked.
All right, I really think we need to start scavenging for supplies and food and definitely shelter. We need to find a place where we can hold up and protect ourselves for.
There's lighthouse area we can go to, but yeah, we might die.
Yeah, I don't really care much about that, but we should probably make sure those guys aren't dead. I mean, it doesn't make much difference to me, but I need to find the package we were looking after. Pretty important to me.
After we set up camp, can we go see the cannibals?
I think we want to stay away from the cannibals. Cannibals
Okay.
usually want
Better
to
call them
eat you.
cantables. Oh,
That was so bad.
that was terrible. I regret it immediately.
Donna wants to face palm, but she's afraid of hitting herself in the face with the gauntlet.
Something I'm never afraid of.
Rilnok. Alright, is Rilnok indeed going to wake up the other 5?
I mean, am I close enough to see that they're not dead?
You can tell they're not dead. You can see drag lines from the shore up to where they are. Same with you 5.
Okay, yeah. We were dragged?
Yes.
Amris, do your tracky
Oh my God.
shenanigans.
Sasha! 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 Sasha!
She wakes up as you're doing that. She freaks out a little bit and pushes you off of her. She starts looking around going, What happened?
It's true! It's true! It's true! Wake up! Wake up! Guess what?
He wakes up very slowly and doesn't move at first and just starts looking at the sky. He doesn't
We've
say
all
anything.
been there. Who exactly is it? Can you kind of like a recap?
Smuggler's ship.
No, the list of people who made it.
I can give you a list, yeah.
You can just type it into the chat thingy. That might be easier. I have terrible memory.
Yeah, no worries.
Yeah, I'm trying to write it down, but you go too fast when you talk it.
No worries.
Yeah, this place is like haunted and stuff, guys. Yeah. Oh, the Asian guy. Yeah.
I'm looking at the player's book. There's a lot more about it as well as here. So I don't know if Garrick or Alton or Alexander, Eris, Hyena, Jasper, Rambar are here.
There you go. Those are the 5 that are on the beach with you.
Oh no, the gnome made it.
Yay! Oh my God, Gallic, I bet you've never seen anything like this before, had
He's face down in the sand when you wake him up, and he puts his hands out and pushes himself up, going, Where are we?
Smugglers. Shiv.
His eyes go wide, and he just says, "Oh, this won't do at all."
I know, right? It's so great.
He gives you like a glare, and stands up and starts looking around himself.
Jask, you're free. You're free.
Jask
Not
is
really.
still in his manacles. You see that he's in a ragged, torn shirt and pants that seem to be barely hanging on anymore. His clothes are practically destroyed, and his hands are still bound behind his back.
It's at this
Well, you're
point,
halfway.
when I see her going over him, I'm going to go over her and say, I think you better leave him alone. Why don't you go wake up the others? I'll take care of him.
Okay. Eris.
The half-elven woman wakes up and for a second freaks out. She starts looking around and she calms down. She sees her hat laying nearby and she puts it on, just stands up and says, where are we? What happened?
Smugglers. Shiv.
Also
bet
known
there's
as
buried
somewhere
treasure.
between that rock and that hard place.
There must be buried treasure. Let's go look for buried treasure. Donna, can we go look for buried?
Tomorrow. I promise. Tomorrow. Tonight, let's head up camp. We'll have fun. I promise. We'll tell stories around around the campfire. But you gotta help me.
Oh, okay.
I'm quickly learning how to handle her.
All right. As they all wake up, Gellick is looking around and sees Rilnok and Amris and says, at least my fellow Magnamarans are still alive. It's good to see you.
The dwarf kind of bristles and just kind of walks away before doing something he might regret.
He just beams and he says, well, it's not like you're going anywhere. I guess I'll see you sometime soon.
Oh, gosh, Lydia.
I know, I'm like, I have to put my hand over it so I can focus.
Good idea.
All right. Eris looks around and she seems a little concerned for a second and sees Lydia and is immediately like a little calmer and says, I expected you would live. After all, you were at Port Peril with me.
That's great, isn't it? I've never seen anything like this.
Neither have I. I can't say that I wanted to,
Look,
but now that I'm here.
Look, over here. Sea scorpion.
Oh, God.
She steps over and kicks it.
Donna killed them.
I want to talk to Jask right now, and I'm going to say we're not going to survive long if we all can't work together. I don't know why you were in the brig.
And he kind of sits up on his knees as you're talking to him.
I'm gonna help him get up, but I'm not gonna untie him or anything.
Oh, he's not tied up. He's in manacles.
Well, no, I know. I'm not gonna help him get out of the manacles or whatever.
Right.
I said I don't know why you were in the brig, but I hope we can count on you to work together with us to help us all survive.
He's looking at you and he says, "Trust me, I have no reason to have a qualm with you. I do not belong in these, I can assure you, but I mean you no harm.
Can you tell me why they put you in there?
I have been wrongfully accused. I left my home country after they put charges on me that were false. And I lived my life as a scribe for 10 years. They recently found me and were going to take me back to put me in prison."
All right. Can you do a insight?
Sense motive?
A sense motive or that too?
It doesn't seem like he's lying to you.
All right. Then out of my pack, I'm gonna take one of my pitons. I can't remember how it's
Python.
pitons, and a hammer, and I'm find a chink in the manacles, and I'm just gonna hammer the python through to open to break it apart.
Okay. Go ahead and... One second. Go ahead and give me a strength check.
All right. Hold on 1 minute.
I bet if we found the captain, he would have a key.
Probably.
Okay, this is your D20 plus strength mod.
All right.
I wonder where the captain is. Has anybody seen the captain?
You have not. The manacles do not break as you slam a python into him.
Give me those, Rilnok says. I'll show you how to smash something. Flex. I guess it's up to you whether you want to let me try or not.
You can if you want.
Well,
like
it's Donna's
Yes.
spike.
Fine, you can touch my hammer.
Flex. What do I have to roll?
Just a straight strength check, d20 plus your strength mod, and okay, Ezreal.
Yeah, this way the haunted people can't kill me.
All right, you slam the hammer down onto the python, and it just drives the rock you were using as a base into the sand more. It doesn't break the manacles.
That was a
Wait.
practice run.
I
Just gonna.
got a better idea. I'll put my hammer under it so it gives it. Oh wait, no, we'd have to find some solid ground. The sand is too soft.
I don't care enough to really try any harder than that. You can figure that out. Amris, let's find something to smash. I need to smash something. What do you see around here? Use your elven eyes to find me something to smash.
Well, Jask updates parties. Yes. Jask thanks you for attempting to free him from his bonds.
I'm gonna keep trying. If I have to go and find bigger and bigger rocks, then
All right. I'm going to tell you right now, it's a DC 26 strength check to break manacles.
All right. Is there any way that I can use my hammer to chop them?
Do you have profession blacksmith?
I do not.
Then no.
Can I use my war axe?
It's the same thing. It's just a strength check.
Dang it.
You could chop his hands off. He'd be free that way.
He hears you say that, and he says, I would rather not lose those.
So let's just wait and figure out some other way. I doubt he's going to be doing much good anyway. We'll keep him safe.
Why don't we go to the ship?
You
We
can
go
see
to the
beneath
ship.
his
Look at the
rag.
I bet there's captains at the ship. We should look at the ship.
All right, Lydia, can you go find the captain?
Yeah. I'll go.
Go find a captain, Lydia.
All right.
Fetch.
You can see beneath his ragged, torn shirt that he has a tattoo of Desna on his chest.
The traveling.
If Lydia is indeed heading to the ship, is anybody going with her?
Yeah, I'm going to head to the ship too. I need to...
Actually, that sounds safer than the hole with the...
Yeah. With the icky scorpion carcasses and juices pouring out all over you.
Hey, it will cover the hole so people can't, It's a good idea, no?
Except you know that generally dead bodies brings larger and nastier predators out.
Well, they'll be too busy eating the scorpion to notice the small half
I
elf.
see.
All right,
Yeah.
Amris, you want to start looking for tracks. Give me a survival check. All right, so it sounds like let's see if... All right. Okay, so Amris starts looking around for tracks and can't really find anything other than the drag marks where you were all dragged on the shore. Donna, yeah, you can eventually get him to get his hands in front of him. They're still bound and you can't do much with them, though.
Right, but he'll be more comfortable and able to do a bit more with his hands in front.
Yeah. No, he's thankful for it. It took a little bit of brute strength as you push him through his own arms, but in the end, he's thankful for it.
I'm gonna let him relax so he can, not have to get up and work after he's just stretched out his arms and.
Yep.
Yeah.
Ishiro stands up and he is silent as per usual and just looks around and sits in the sand. So the rest of you want to go to the Genvir. Yes? Is that what I'm understanding?
I'm going to go because it's my job to make sure that whatever was in that box makes it back to Sargava.
Okay, so Lydia and Rilnok are heading for sure. I assume Amris is going with Rilnok. Ezreal said it sounded like a better idea to him than the hole.
If everybody else is going, I guess I'm going to go too.
Sounds good.
Should we drag these other people, or is it a perilous journey?
It's just down the beach. It's not too far from where you are.
Oh, so we can like look back and still see everyone else?
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I didn't know if we needed to set a watch or something.
Since you guys actually got a good geography check when I rolled it, I can give you this. Ba-ba-ba-ba. Where you guys are at is at B12.
Should something have happened?
Yeah.
Oh, I see it in the handouts. Map.
Oh, that's cool.
Your shipwreck is in that little inlet at B12.
I see.
Oh, that's cool.
And the boat is what, like farther down to the, I guess, east?
It's to the west, up, out, or towards the end of the inlet, not towards the inner bit of it.
Okay.
So would it be at
like the intersection
B11?
of yeah.
Cool. Thank you for the map.
Yep. Yes, B12.
I knew that was coming.
Okay. You guys start heading down. Even a cursory glance is enough to confirm that the Genvir will never sail again. Only the fortuitous presence of a sharp ridge of rock near the side of the sheer cliff wall has prevented the wreck from sinking entirely into the sea, for only the ship's stern seems to have survived the wreck. This portion is wedged at an angle between the cliff and the rocks, and each wave shakes and tosses the wreck alarmingly. It won't be long before the constant pounding of the waves dislodges the wreck and allows the hungry sea to claim the last of this once fine ship.
I should assume my fatigue is gone at this point?
Yes.
Okay.
You're looking at the ship, and if you do indeed want to get on what is left of it, it is either a 150-foot swim out to it, or you can go along the narrow cliff face to attempt to jump onto it. There are other options that you can think of, like throwing a grappling hook if you're close enough and maybe pulling yourself out to it. Whatever you can think of that makes sense.
Yeah, I don't have a grappling hook because
yeah, I know you do. Worst character ever.
Oh man.
All right. So what do you do?
Well, both ideas suck.
Would it be would it be a climb check to try and get over to it on the cliffs? I'm not good at climbing or swimming. I'm just,
You could tell that, yeah, it would be a couple of climb checks to go along the cliff face. The waters that are holding the ship in place and wrecked it seem to be fairly nasty.
Probably not a good idea to go into the water.
I'm waiting to see what Rilnok is typing.
Yeah. So a lot of typing.
No kidding.
How much rope do we have?
Depends. How many of you have rope?
I have rope.
All right.
I have 2 different sets of rope.
Okay, so Donna has 100 feet of rope. Does that look like your kind of job? You don't have any?
No.
No worries.
Ken, homie, you there?
That's way too heavy.
Maybe, maybe not.
Me? I'm here.
No.
I'm trying to figure out if Ken.
There.
I think his surroundings might have gotten louder than he can Yeah.
Ah. I'm too fat. Rilnok, what's your strength bonus?
+3 normally.
Okay.
So I'm gonna take off my armor for this climb because it's a nice little medium chainmail, which won't help me climb too much.
No, it won't.
And I'm gonna try to do what the skinny elf's too afraid to do, and I'm gonna do it myself.
Okay, give me a climb check.
All right. My armor comes off, so I lose -4. So that becomes 3 + 1 + 4. I'm good at math, in case you wanted to know. 8,
So you have a +8?
I think, because I put a point in it. So I have 3 for the class, +1 for the rank. Oh, 7. Sorry.
All right, you
Told
don't
you I
even
was good at math.
you don't even have to roll. You just have to take 10.
Okay, then I'm gonna take 10 on that.
All right, so the dwarf starts scaling the cliff face. Let me go ahead and do this.
Oh, I just thought of something we should have done before you started climbing.
I bet
I
I know what it
have
is.
the rope and grappling hook to drop a rope down. How tall is this cliff? Is 50 feet not gonna be enough?
No, the cliff is roughly on the same level as the boat at this point as it tosses and turns.
And how high up was that?
You're not too high above the water. It's not like it'll hurt.
So will my rope reach back down the bottom for people to climb up on?
Yeah, it could.
Okay. So
Are you on the new map?
yes, I see a boat and water.
Okay.
Let me make these little faces at the bottom smaller so I can actually see what's going on.
There you go. You are on that cliff face there.
At the top. Okay. Oh, so there's like a gap I gotta jump?
Yep.
Ah, I wish I made the elf do it after all.
You can see that there's another one of those large scorpions on board. This one seems to be a little tougher. It's a little thicker in places.
Oh yeah, also I
It is
probably definitely did not carry my axe with me, but I carried my hammers with me.
okay. It is slamming against that door, trying to get through it, but it seems to be stuck in place.
Alright. So this is like a 5-foot jump?
Yes.
Is there anything I can like whip my grappling hook around? Like a railing or a post or something?
There is a railing there, yes.
Alright, so I'm gonna try to like do a little like lasso and whip it around and get it hooked on something.
Go ahead and give me a dex check for that.
Roger. +2. Ow!
Alright, so you don't drop it, but it doesn't, like, wrap around it. It just clinks and falls off.
Alright. So I get frustrated, being the short-tempered man I am, and say, screw this crap, I'll just jump it.
Alright, give me an acrobatics check.
No bueno. Oh, I put a rank in that too. It's like I almost thought I had. There's one less. There's 6.
You're doing great.
Oh!
That is fine because the DC is only 5.
Oh, thank God. But a 1 is always a fail, isn't it?
No, not on skill checks.
Okay, good.
So Rilnok tries to jump and slips, but it's, not too far from the ship. And as he slips, just falls into it and grabs on.
It's a good thing the elf didn't see that. He'd never let me go about it.
All right, so you step on board the ship. The scorpion doesn't seem to have noticed you.
I don't think I have stealth, but I suppose I might as well attempt to be sneaky. So I pull out a hammer ready to like huck it at him, and I pull out another one just to hold on to. And I guess I'll try to be stealthy.
All right, go ahead.
Man, I'm some turd rolls. and I'll approach the scorpion thing.
All right. So as you're approaching, some of the boards you step on snap and creak, and it turns around and notices you.
Crap. Did I not even get past the square? How far up did I get?
Go ahead and move half your movement speed.
So that's 10. Hit spacebar. Boop, 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 boop. 10.
All right. So go ahead and roll initiative.
I'll use your handy dandy initiative button. Jesus.
Oh, I rolled a 20. All right. So it's gonna go first. Let's see here. Let me check the speed on it real quick. All right. So it's gonna move there, and then it's gonna bam, 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 and that's all it does because it can't attack. It took
All right.
all that time to move around. Your turn.
So much for throwing it. I guess you can't two-handle a light weapon, right? That's
not
a no-go.
not a light weapon.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's what
Throwing hammer is.
Oh yeah. Let me look though. Oh, it's not simple. It's martial. Yeah, it's a light weapon.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to just use one of them and try to bash the little guy into smithereens.
Okay.
I'm not gonna rage though. So I guess I'll try this button out. Oh, but that'll be Dex on it, so.
Yeah, I set it up for range since you didn't have a melee one set up.
Yeah, I didn't think I'd be in a situation where I couldn't use my hacks.
No worries.
Oh my god. I don't have my lucky elf with me.
Yeah, 10 does not hit it. Are you doing anything else?
I guess I could take a 5-foot step back. No, I can't do that. Will that provoke attack of opportunity?
5-foot steps do not provoke attacks of opportunity.
So I'm gonna try to not get my back against the railing. So I'll go there.
Oh, bye, Lydia. All right, it is going to take a full attack action. So 15, 13, 17.
And I don't have my armor on, so that's gonna be -4.
So you get hit by all of them.
Yeah.
So 5 damage and a fort save.
Ouch. Ooh, I have the button.
So is anybody going to try and get down to the beach as they're watching this happen? Or get down to the ship as they're watching this happen?
Oh, this was a climb down. Now I see how this works.
Because you're just watching him get beat up. Speaking of which, you failed the
how
fort
far are they?
save.
Now, the dwarf has +2 to poison, is it?
It's still DC 16, so you don't make it.
Poopy.
How far is the fight?
It'll take you 1 round to get down with a climb check.
No, I meant like just how far is it like?
Like from where you're at?
Yeah.
Down the cliff face? I'm gonna say it's a 20-foot climb down.
Oh.
Do I lose that 2 con right away?
No, it starts on your turn.
Okay. Which is now?
Yes, unless somebody else wants to try and start climbing down, in which case I want to give them that chance first. Yes, you can shoot your bow at Amris.
So,
Do you have
okay,
precise
so I
shot?
can use my sling?
You could, yes. If it's within range, I believe you have range for it.
80?
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, if you do not have precise shot, you can still shoot at it, but you take a -4 penalty because it's in melee with Rilnok.
You want us to do initiative?
Yes, go ahead. And I'm going to reveal the tokens for those of you that want to do ranged attacks. I'm going to put you over here in the corner. Alrighty. How far away? Are you using a longbow, Amris?
He's got point blank shot, so I think you want to know if you got the +1 bonus.
Oh, no, you're outside of point blank shot.
I want to leave my.
But longbow you're within range because the range on that's like 110 feet or something.
Is my crossbow light crossbow thing in range or? That's why I wanted to know the distance.
Yeah, you could hit with a light crossbow. That's like an 80-foot range. So Amris, you got a critical off.
Oh, is that what the green square means?
Green square means you rolled max on that die. Red means you rolled minimum. If it's a blue square, that means you rolled a minimum on one and a maximum on the other.
I see.
Yep. So, also personally, I don't like critical confirmation rolls. So it's just if you roll a 20, you get a crit.
I like it. I approve
That was his initiative. He criticaled his initiative.
Oh. Yes, good point. Yeah, I wasn't paying attention to that. I assume Ezreal wanted to shoot then, since you were asking about it, so I went ahead and revealed your token. So go ahead and give me an initiative check for Ezreal.
Okay.
Alright. And with that, everything's set up. Rilnok, it's still your turn.
Where are they in the initiative order?
Well, as soon as you take your turn, the new round starts, and then it's going to be Amris first, and then the Scorpion, and then everybody else.
Alright, so I'm going to try to hit it again with my light hammer.
Don't forget, take your 2 con damage.
Oh, yeah. Thank you. Do I take another save right now or at the end of my turn?
At the end of your turn.
Okay. So that puts me down. Okay. Does that mean I instantly lose a hit point?
Yep.
Okay.
You don't lose a hit point, your maximum hit points go down.
And that, so I'd still be at 7, but it'd be 7 out of 15?
No. You lose a hit point, and your maximum goes down by 1.
Okay, that's what I thought.
This is damage, though, not drain, so it does heal if you just rest.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so that was Constitution. So I'm going to roll again to hit.
All right. $15 will hit.
And then I roll damage. It's a dinky little guy.
Hey, damage is damage. All right, that's not much damage.
No, it's not.
So it bites you as its stinger's going away. You crack it with your hammer.
All right. And then this is to start a rage is what?
Free action.
So I'm going to take a 5-foot step back, and that'll be my turn.
Okay, Amris.
And now, my elfin friend, shoot the shit out of that guy, because I'm tired of getting stung by these sons of bitches.
11 will not hit it.
Now, okay, he just rolled this thing.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. Never mind. Never mind me. Would you like to start trying to move down the cliff, or are you content with staying up there? Amris, checking to see if he wants to know anything about his move action. Alright, go ahead and give me a climb check to start moving down then. While he's doing that...
Oh, I should take my fort save too.
Yes, do that. Amris, as you start climbing down, some rocks give, and you fall down to the ledge below. You take 3 damage. And DC, or fort save 11 does not make it.
So I lose another one right away?
No, actually, since it's its turn now, I need to roll the next bit of damage for it. No, you took damage on your turn, so next turn you take damage again. Okay, yeah. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself.
So at the end of my turn, I would have lost 2 con again?
No, that 2 con was for this turn. Next turn is the second turn of this.
I see.
Yes. It's going to move forward, though, and try and hit you with its stinger. 9 to hit does not hit. Lydia, your turn. I like it. I take it you're using Bardic
All
Performance.
right. Yes, yes, I am. So +1 to hit, +1 damage for everybody.
Ooh, very nice.
+1 to hit and damage.
Yep, yep.
All right. Would you like to do anything else?
Like climb down? Oh no, no, I'm.
Okay. In that case, Ezreal, your turn.
I'm gonna like shoot it. Yeah.
Okay. 15, do you have Precise Shot?
No.
No, then you do not hit because you take a -4.
Oh.
All
Oh
right.
yeah, it would be 12.
So your crossbow bolt comes chunking into the deck next to it.
Oh man.
Yep. Would you like to try climbing down like Amris did?
Well, more 6.
I guess.
It's up to you. You don't have to.
Sure.
All
My
right.
climb sucks.
All right. Give me a climb check.
Oh no.
As Ezreal
No.
falls, his rocks give way, and he comes crashing down on the cliff below, taking 9 damage.
Oh
Must be an
no.
health
I'm
thing.
dead.
Oh, really?
Are you dead or just negative?
I'm at -3.
Oh, Jesus.
I forgot what's the death thingy in this game.
It's your con score negative.
Oh.
Anyone have stabilize spell or something?
Sucks.
So Ezreal tries climbing down and cracks his head on a rock on the way down and lands next to Amris, but it doesn't move. Rilnok.
Alright. Clearly, help isn't coming. So, I'm getting pissed off at the situation because these stupid owls can't even climb down a cliff without dying. And here I am dying to a scorpion. So I'm going to rage out and start really going to town on this.
Okay.
Stupid. What's the non-feated penalty on dual wielding?
If you're
6 and 4?
10 and 6.
yes,
Ugh.
if they're both light weapons, it becomes 8 and 4.
Minus both? Ugh,
Yep.
Screw that noise.
Yeah.
Yeah, John and I had a long discussion about this when I was creating my character.
Yeah, 2-weapon fighting is not for a character without the feat.
Alright,
Right.
so I get +6 con. So I go back up to 20
Plus 6
And then-
con?
because I got the Raging Vitality.
Right.
So I get 2 extra con and I can do it while I'm unconscious.
Okay.
So I get +3 temporary hit points. So that puts me back to 9 for now. I think I can manage to. There we go.
Yep.
And I'm gonna slam down on this guy with my little dinky hammer again.
Okay.
Oh my goodness.
10 will not hit it.
This is a very sad day for me.
Oh, sorry, 11 will not hit it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
So
sad day for
I'm-
you.
I'm gonna take another 5-foot step back.
Into the water?
Oh, is that water?
Yes.
Ah, shit! I cornered myself. All right. Well, I guess. And if I step this way, I'd provoke or no?
No.
All right, then I'm gonna do that.
Okay. All right, with that, it is Amris's turn. You are prone.
Oh, I gotta take another save and take penalties.
Oh, right. Thank you for reminding me. You take
Should-
1 more point of con damage. You need to give me another save.
Oh my god, this is terrifying.
Nope, you don't make it.
So I lose a -1.
All right, now it's Amris's turn. All right, sounds good. Go ahead and give me your attack roll. All right, 10 will not hit it.
This is the luckiest little shit scorpion ever.
It is going to eat you because it is its turn. So full attack,
Oh,
10, 8, 15 to hit.
a 15 hit.
What's your penalty to armor since you're not wearing it?
Oh yeah, I have 12, and
And
then
you're
mine's 10. Yeah, 2 of them hit.
okay. So you take 3 damage, and you're already suffering from the poison.
Let's not have to worry about that.
All right.
Except now, once my rage runs out, I'm gonna like pass out.
So one of its claws grabs into your leg, causing you to bleed, and as the stinger digs into your chest again.
It hurts so good.
Lydia's turn.
I want to start trying to climb down now.
Okay.
I can't stand by any longer and let this go
Okay.
on.
Give me a climb check.
There's not even a word for what's going on down there.
Yeah, I feel like I'm just your sport. This is like prime television here.
All right. So Dana tries climbing down and falls.
Go.
You take 12 damage
Oh my god.
What?
as you slam into the rocks below.
As I slam onto the rocks below, I go unconscious because I have 12 damage.
You're not
What
unconscious.
zero
You're still conscious, but if you take a standard action, you take 1 point of damage and fall unconscious.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, go ahead and give me an initiative check to add yourself to the tracker.
Do you want to add the turn order block to have everyone? I only see myself in the scorpion.
That's odd. It should have all of you.
Some of us are, well, everybody but Rilnok on the old.
I don't know if they see.
Oh yeah,
everyone.
you're right. I forgot to
Yeah,
add them over to the right map.
Okay,
Apologies.
that's better.
So you guys have been missing your little
There we
tokens
go.
moving and splatting on the ground.
Yeah.
I got to see your
Yeah.
magnificent, graceful dive into solid stone.
We've been staring at the dead scorpion thingy.
I'm sorry.
Donna like
I forgot to change
swan
this.
dived.
Sorry. Yeah, no kidding.
I can't swim through rocks. I am a dwarf.
Okay, it is Lydia's turn.
All right. I guess I'll climb down. No.
Okay, give me a climb check. All right, as Lydia comes crashing down.
Oh my
All right.
god.
I'm going to make an acrobatics check.
All right, do so. You make it. That reduces it by 10 feet, right?
Yes.
All right, so you
So
only
then-
take 1 point of damage
Could all of us have done that?
if you're trained in acrobatics.
I see.
So Lydia
All right,
comes
and
down.
I am going to.
Yeah. Sorry, go ahead.
I'm going to cast Cure Light Wounds on.
It's a hard choice. Which one was that to?
Ezreal.
Okay, Ezreal. You gain 5 hit points.
Oh, cool.
Let's
Yay.
go, guys. Don't worry, I got this scorpion somehow.
I'll get Donna next.
Okay. Ezreal, it's your turn. You're conscious and prone.
I'll get up and then I'll shoot.
Okay. 18.
So
Are you still getting the bonus from Lydia?
Wait, what bonus?
The +1.
Oh no, I didn't even factor that in. So I guess that's a 19.
You hit.
Cool.
You're still taking a
wait.
-4,
It's
but you
minus
still hit.
4. Okay.
Oh, wait, I forgot to just. I could have just done the crossbow thing, but what's my crossbow damage? Here, 6 damage.
Okay, 6 damage. As your bolt finally hits home, causing its black ichor to spill out of its shell. It's still stumbling, trying to eat at Rilnok, though.
Jesus Christ.
Speaking of which, your turn.
Mine?
Yep.
Alright, I'm going to try to hit it with my hammer once more.
All right.
So I have an extra +1 still?
Yes.
D20 plus 7. What constitution damage do I take, by the way?
Oh, thank you for reminding me. That will hit. You take 5 con damage.
Holy fuck. Sorry, excuse my language. I was very surprised.
All right, as your hammer comes crashing into the side of its skull, splitting it open, and it falls to the deck dead.
Alright. So I end my rage
is,
and I go negative on hit points.
This is for. Oh,
Actually, I guess I'll just wait and hope.
can Ezreal, do you have cure wounds still?
Not anymore.
Do you have the healing hex?
Oh, that's not what I had memorized.
No, you get both of your hexes every day.
Oh, right. Oh, yeah, I can do that.
I do have a one potion of cure light wounds.
All right, so
No.
is Ezreal using that on Donna or Rilnok?
Probably
Use it
real
on
not.
Rilnok because
Wait,
I
wait.
can take the.
Okay.
Okay,
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Rilnok, you get 5 hit points back.
Yeah, I can stop raging without passing out.
Wait, and I can keep using that shit as long as it's not on the same person, right?
You can use
Like,
it
that's how
once
you use the
per.
hex.
You can use it once per day on every creature.
Wow,
Right,
that's
okay.
OP.
I'll use it on Diana also.
All right, Dana.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get 9 health back, Dana.
And then
Oh,
I'll
yeah.
use once it on me.
All right, go ahead and use it on Lydia too,
Yeah.
since she's 1 hit point down. I mean, it's up to you, but I would. And you may as well use it on Amris too, since everybody took damage.
Fine. Okay, this one is for Lydia.
Wait.
And this one
I'd say
is...
wait until we get on the boat and then back off the boat before you use it on me, because I might fall in the water or something.
That's true.
Oh, I guess. Sure, I'll wait. Yeah, I changed my mind.
All right.
But
Rilnok ends his rage. What is your con and what is your HP at?
My HP is now at 1.
HP's at 1. Okay. You took con damage 3 times, correct?
Yeah.
All right, that lasts for how many turns does that last for? I forget.
I lost, what, 5, 2, and 1?
Yeah. All right, that's 3 rounds of it. Still has 3 more rounds to go.
Oh, Jesus Christ. So I gotta take another save?
Take another 2, and give me another save. All right.
So another 2 is gonna put me at negative.
Yep.
Actually, it would put me at 0.
And you take another 5 and give me another save.
Well, now I'm unconscious. I might actually be dead. Was it 5?
Yep.
Plus 5 is 10 plus 2.
Yep.
I have 0 con. I'm dead.
Rilnok dies.
Oh, gosh darn it.
That really wasn't meant to kill one of you guys.
Oh, God.
Because I have 16 con. How much damage was it?
That was a CR1 creature.
5 plus 2 is 7. Plus 5 is 13. Plus...
Ooh, actually, I had a number messed up in the macro. 1 second. Let me change something. You take 7 con damage in total, not like the 15 or whatever it is that you took.
Well, that's a little
I gotta say, that's
lighthearted. I'll take
that's some
that. I don't know
powerful
why,
poison
but...
doing D6.
Yeah, I messed up a button somewhere.
Yeah.
Oh, I see where I messed it up. I was reading the wrong entry. Apologies.
No, that's fine. I think I might just peed a little, but... And
for that matter, let me check something else.
So excuse me, guys, while I take a little coma over here. So, I don't even know where it would be. I kind of lost track of everything at this point.
What is your total con not altered?
16.
16. All right. In that case, you are at 10.
So yummy.
But I
I'll be
had
right back, guys. My computer froze.
Oh, hello.
the other scorpion hit me though, right?
Did it?
So, no, this scorpion hit me.
Yeah, I'm saying this scorpion took 6 of your con away.
But he also did normal damage. So my max is now 10, but... You understand what I mean?
Yes.
I'm trying to scroll up to see how much damage he did to me. to... Now I'm lost. I had 13 when I got on the boat. He hit me for 5 on the first full swing. So that put me at 5 plus 2. That put me at 3 hit points. And then I raged. And then he hit me again for 3. So now I'm at 0.
Alright. So you're at 0 with 10 con.
Yeah.
Alright.
Did you count the healing hex?
I didn't... Oh, yeah.
Alright, so you're at 5.
Phew, this is confusing.
Yep.
I gotta... Well, you guys... Oops, wrong way.
At least you're alive.
Negative 5.
When you guys... I'm gonna grab a notepad real quick while you guys figure out...
Alright. Exactly. Alright, so Rilnok is sitting at 5 HP after the healing hex. And I can go ahead and close down the turn order since that was the combat.
Cool.
Alright, Lydia's gonna jump over to the...
Alright, it's a DC 5 acrobatics. Yeah, you definitely make it. Much better than
yeah,
Rilnok
I
did.
auto make...
Yeah.
I can't...
You can't fail it.
No.
Alright.
I want to try too.
Okay. Yeah, you make it.
Yeah.
Alrighty. And you guys are... Tell me exactly what it is you're looking for on the boat. I know that Rilnok is looking for his cargo. And I think Lydia... Yep. Lydia wanted the captain. People have jumped onto the boat, and now I'm asking you what you're searching for.
We also need to find supplies.
How sturdy is this boat? Like, is this thing like
yeah,
rocking?
Donna wanted to
Sorry?
Donna wanted to salvage the boat.
Yeah. Obviously it's not sailing again, but it doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
Alright, it's not gonna like tip over with all of us on it.
Doesn't look like it will.
Okay, so I'm gonna go and look at... I assume our like cargo that we're supposed to watch would be in some sort of hold. I go to wherever I last saw our stuff.
The cargo that you were moving was a small metal box. You kept it in your personal cabin.
Oh, I see. So I'll head there.
Okay. Lydia, I'll do yours first since you wanted to go to the captain, and the captain's cabin is right there. You hear no response from inside. However, as you're looking at the water sloshing in and out from the from underneath the door, you do see that some of it is red.
No.
Oh dear. I'll open up the door.
Give me a strength check to open it up.
Alright, I will open up the...
Okay. Would anybody care to help her?
I'll try.
I guess on my way to the cabin, I see her kind of flailing at the door, so I lend my strong arm.
All right.
Over here. Fucking little pictures.
All right.
So do a strength check?
Yep.
And I'm fatigued, so that's -2.
I have to roll to jump across this gap.
What's your acrobatics check?
I don't have one.
Then yes, you have to
It's
roll.
a -1.
Yep, you would have to roll. It's a DC 5.
Oh, great.
You don't have to jump. I'm just saying.
Well, someone want to like try to wait and try to catch her?
You could throw her a rope.
Yeah. So
Somebody stand there and get ready to catch me.
Oh god.
who's still on each side?
it looks like Amris and Donna are still on the cliff face.
All right, so I go, Amris, hold on this damn rope. Tie it on that end. I'll tie it on this end.
All right. Yeah, you find places to tie it off at.
All right.
She'll
So-
walk at you.
There's that.
Oh, Lydia!
With that, it makes it a trivial matter to jump across. Dana and Amris can get across without rolling.
Oh, yeah.
Well, still, you make it.
Yay!
Okay.
And that 17 was for the door.
All right, you crack the door open. There is another one of those scorpions dead inside.
Oh, thank God. I don't think I can handle those scorpions. With plus 5 fort, you'd think I'd do a lot better. That was miserable.
All right. Inside, you see... Yes, sorry.
No, go ahead. I was going to ask
Okay.
him.
All right.
I think you're good.
Inside, you find that one of the walls of the cabin has been torn away from the rocks that it's crashed upon, and a large desk inside is blocking the way from the hole. It has not fallen out. It is a little too large to fall out. Searching around in the room, you can find a couple of things that are just, they're easy to find. They're just either in a drawer or on the wall. In one of the desk drawers, you find a ring of keys. In one of the other drawers, you find... Okay. You find several sea charts and maps, along with the captain's log.
Okay, I'll take the captain's log and the map.
You're not going to take your keys to free your friend in bonds?
Yeah, definitely got to find that.
There's a second map. This one is of a... It's not more of a... It's more of like a local map of the coast of Sargava, and it does actually have Smuggler Shiv marked on it, so you can see where you are.
Can I use my axe on the door to splinter and crack it and probably make it easier to get into?
In what, the captain's cabin?
Yeah, to get into there.
Oh, the captain's cabin is open.
Oh. See?
Yeah, Rilnok...
This handsome dwarf took care of it.
Oh, it just said Lydia continues to pound weakly on the door.
Yeah, no, that's
Sorry,
just...
sorry.
She just wanted to smack the door. And there is a second desk drawer, but this one is locked.
Yeah, we're missing out on the rogue here. We're gonna have to just smash shit open, I guess.
Yeah, that works.
Unless the bard has disabled device. Is that a bard thing? I don't even know.
Yep.
No.
Oh, I thought it was.
Is rogue really the only one with disabled device?
I know alchemists have it.
And ninja.
Oh,
Ninja.
ninjas don't count.
Would anybody care to
I don't
use...
think alchemist has it.
There's always that ring of keys. I'm just saying.
You could try. Nobody's tried it.
Is my personal storage
I guess
through this
alchemist.
hallway? I'm trying to grasp the understanding of this boat layout.
You can find your way down to the personal quarters, yeah.
Through this way, so my objective is also beyond this door?
It's up the stairs and back towards another set of doors that leads down.
Okay, so my personal opinion is, or what I'm after is not behind that door. That's all I just want.
No, that's the captain's cabin. That does not lead to the personal quarters.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore them. I really don't care.
Okay.
Do any of the keys open the desk?
One of them does, yes. It contains a number of items. It contains a bottle of fine brandy. It has a dark wood model of the Genvir in a glass bottle. It has a small coffer. Inside there is... No, we did not, Ken. Where was I? There's a small coffer, a small metal box containing 350 gold pieces. And there is also a long leather satchel. Flipping through the satchel reveals...
Okay,
oh, yes.
what's in this?
It reveals a number of items. In total, there are a dozen vials with glowing liquids in them.
Wow.
Yes.
You,
I'm sorry, if you're saying something, I can't hear you.
is there more?
Yes, there is finally a footlocker in the corner, and in just parchment that's been attached to it with some nails, it says Jask Durindi.
Oh, I'm going to definitely want to look at that.
All right, you crack it open, and it seems to be
Oh, I know. Okay.
Durindi. It seems to be the gear that he had when they got him. It has a masterwork dagger, a suit of leather armor, 2 more glowing vials of liquid, a holy symbol of Desna, and a spell component pouch.
Wow.
All right. Are we gonna give all of that back to him, or are we gonna keep some for ourselves?
I'll handle this. You can give me his stuff. I'll make sure he gets it.
Alrighty.
Can I tell you
I'm
the
going
list of
to
that?
detect. I'm going to detect magic on the potions and spellcraft them.
All right, they are absolutely magical. Go ahead and give me your spellcraft check. Okay. You can tell what pretty much all these are. You have, in total from the satchel, 4 potions of Cure Light Wounds, a potion of Cure Moderate Wounds, 4 potions of Lesser Restoration, a potion of Remove Disease, 1 potion of Water Breathing, and 1 potion of Water Walking. The 2 potions in Jask Durindi's gear were 2 more potions of Cure Light Wounds.
What was the other one?
Remove Disease. And I think you're still
All right, so
missing... I think you missed one out of that.
Right?
4 Cure Light Wounds,
4
Cure Moderate, 4 Potions of Lesser Restoration, 1 Remove Disease, 1 Water Breathing, 1 Water Walking.
I got them all.
Oh yeah, I didn't see the Cure Moderate Wounds there. Alrighty. Apart from that, when doing a quick search of the ship, the areas that are still left are a few of the personal rooms, including Rilnok's, the larder, and the supply room.
All right, so I go into my personal room and search for the small lockbox.
It is still there. It was caught between a couple of the furniture items that are now smashed to pieces.
Oh, now we won't get fired. So I guess I can carry it. It's not huge, is it?
No. It's actually fairly small. It's smaller than a bread box.
Oh, okay. So yeah, I just grab it. I'm like, look, Amris, we're not screwed.
Yay!
A man of few words.
He's a very reserved elf.
Yes.
All right. Would you guys like to search anything else on this ship?
So you said something about supplies? Question mark?
The larder and the supply room are both still intact.
All right. Food plus supplies generally a good idea. I guess.
I'll check the supply.
And I'll check the larder because all them poisons have made me mighty hungry.
All right. In the larder, you can find a couple of things. You find a large dead man. He is the cook.
No.
However, you're looking him over, and he doesn't look to be like impaled or anything from the ship. Instead, you see 2 large fang marks in his neck.
Oh.
In addition to that, you find enough food to feed a single person for 24 days.
Okay.
So that's 24 rations, basically?
Basically. It's
Okay.
you can equate it to 24 rations.
I guess I'll take a perception check and see if I can figure out any sign of what may have bitten this individual.
All right.
And
Rilnok.
I'll ask Amris to see if he can figure out what happened here too. He's one of them elfy shifty people.
Rilnok, well, you can actually tell without that that this isn't the bite of like a large scorpion. It's rather that of a very large snake. It's
Oh
very
shit.
serpentine type origin.
I'd get out of there if I were you guys.
Yeah, can I take like a perception to find this said snake?
You can. And you take a look through the larder and you don't find one.
Alright, so snakes are cool and all. I've had my fair share of poison. Let's grab this food, Amris, and cheese it. Make it like trees. Is it?
Alright.
Can we carry all this? I mean, do we have like a satchel, or are they in sacks, or?
There are bags in the larder that you could take them out in.
Alright, so I stuff them, and I'm like Santa Claus getting out of here.
Alright, cool. As for the supply room, you get there and the door is jammed shut. Once more, you can see red trickles coming out from underneath it.
Excellent. I will once again break it down.
Alright, go ahead.
You got this. I believe in you, Lydia.
She does got this as she shoulders the door open. Inside, you find another number of things, the most alarming of which is Alton Devers, the first mate, now bloated and dead on the floor.
Yeesh.
Oh, jeez, Louise.
Give me just a second. Doing a quick examination of his body, you find two different sets of wounds. One of them is they look to be a little older, a little more washed out, and they seem to be from a blade, probably a longsword or a rapier. The second looked like the same kind of stings and bite marks that Rilnok had. Apart from that, searching through the supply room, you find several tools and lumber that could be used in building a small campsite, for example. Find block and tackle, 3 large canvas sheets, 2 fishing nets, a grappling hook, 2 bullseye lanterns, 12 flasks of lantern oil, 150 feet of rope, and 5 shovels.
That is too much to type at once.
Alright. 3 large canvas sheets.
Alright, I got block and tackle.
Alright. Block and tackle, 3 large canvas sheets, 2 fishing nets, grappling hook, 2 bullseye lanterns, 12 flasks of lantern oil, 150 feet of rope, and 5 shovels. Alright, and that is everything. Of use, anyway. Apart from that, there are some smashed crates.
Quick question. What class is Ezreal?
He's a witch.
Don't they have a familiar?
Yeah. It's like a water cockroach.
I see.
He took
Yeah, like
an isopod. The thing is disgusting. Look it up on your own.
Yeah, so it's pretty much you have a snail in your pocket.
Mm-mm. It ain't a snail. It's got legs.
I'm gonna just pretend it's a snail and be done with it. I didn't know if you had like a cat or someone running around, or if that was your snake or
It's a
something.
pill bug.
It's disgusting.
It's a giant pill bug.
It's so
Very
gross.
toy.
It's so gross. It's so gross.
It's so cute.
It's so gross. Dan had to pick the nastiest creature out of all of them.
Oh man, that guy is a looker.
Ugh.
What is it?
An isopod, ISOPOD.
How big are these supposed to be?
Yeah, it's just gross.
Oh, I was one eating a bag of Doritos.
What?
I
You
found a
found
picture of 3 isopods eating a bag of Doritos.
What the fuck? You gotta link it.
All right,
Yeah, there's like the 4th picture.
boom! It's right there in the Roll20 log.
Yeah.
They're like if a lobster and a pillbug had some sort of mutant baby.
That's so disgusting.
That one on the right's huge. Do people
Yeah,
eat them? They look like they boil deliciously.
Oh,
Those are disgusting.
I know, and that is what Ezreal has as a pet.
So like, where are you putting it?
It's in my backpack.
Okay, so it's just chilling out like a. Okay,
It
it's cool.
crawls around on his gear.
Note to self: steer clear of Ezreal's backpack.
See, that's my anti-theft device, you know.
I see. I gotta be honest. If I like tried boosting a car and I saw one of those in the passenger seat, I would just run.
Oh, I was just doing that, Lydia. I got the whole list written out.
So this is
Can-
clearly gonna take more than one trip. Maybe with all this wood, we can kind of build like a ramp across that gap and get all those other peons to help us.
That is an option.
Because I think the faster we get everything off this boat, the less likely it'll all go into the sea.
It doesn't look like it's going anywhere.
Okay, well, I don't like the sea and I don't like crab, lobster, scorpion things. So
Okay.
the sooner I'm off this boat, the happier I'll be.
Okay. So I'm gonna go and say you make your multiple trips. You take care doing it so that you don't fall off cliff faces again.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I'm going to read through the captain's journal.
Okay. Reading through the captain's journal, it reveals some things to you. It starts off pretty standard, just with a list of where he made port, for how long, who boarded, who paid, what kind of cargo he has, and eventually it starts getting weird. It starts mentioning the Varisian scholar Aina, and how he like slowly starts becoming obsessed with her. Is the feeling you're getting as you're reading through this, as he starts getting upset in some of the entries that he just can't seem to please her no matter what he tries, and that eventually he starts referring to her as his Aina, and how he's starting to see some of the sailors look at him or look at her in ways that he would perceive as, they wanted her. And after a while, it gets to the point where it says that he thinks the rest of the sailors want to steal his Aina away from him, and something has to be done about that. And that was the last entry.
And currently, both of them are missing.
The captain is gone.
Donna.
What?
Donna.
What?
Look at this. Look.
Yeah, he had a crush, and it looks like it got creepy.
Oh my god. Do you think they were in cahoots and crashed the ship?
I don't know. I couldn't really tell much, but whatever happened, it might have led to all this.
Searching through the ship, you do not find the captain or Aina.
I did not get a list of what was in Jask's things. You went too quick again.
Apologies.
I got 1 cure light wounds, leather armor, masterwork dagger, book of Desna, or journal of Desna.
It had masterwork dagger, a suit of leather armor, 2 potions of cure light wounds.
Oh, 2 potions.
Yep. His holy symbol of Desna, and a spell component pouch.
Okay. Okay. Got it.
Alright. So
I'll put that in my bag, all that stuff in with my stuff. I'll keep it separate from
Alright.
everybody else's stuff.
No, it's a masterwork dagger and regular medium-sized leather armor. Yeah. So I'm gonna say you guys take your time. You get all this stuff off of the boat and safely back to the beach.
I'm definitely not feeling 100%, so you guys figure out what exactly is going on. I'm gonna pass out, because Rilnok needs a nap.
Okay.
Well, we have lesser restoration potions. These might help.
Yeah, it's nothing a good nap might help.
Huh?
We can save those for... No, I don't.
Okay, Dan.
Okay.
So you guys arrive back on the beach, and the other five are still just kind of getting their wits together, and Eris is still cleaning off her blades and putting them back in their sheaths. Same with Sasha for the other level 1 creatures we come across. Gellick is using prestidigitation to keep himself clean. He does not seem to like the sand and the dirt very much.
Yeah. I'm gonna ask for the keys from whoever has it, and if they give it to me, then I'm going to go over to Jask.
I believe Lydia had them.
Of course I give them to you. Yeah.
All right. Thank you, Lydia.
Alrighty.
I'm going to ask him a few more questions.
Okay.
Because I don't see why a simple scribe would have a masterwork dagger, leather armor, and a spell component pouch.
Okay, go ahead.
So I'm going to ask him once again. So, you want to tell me at least what your real profession is?
Well, before I left Sargava, I was part of their government. I found evidence of corruption involving some of the higher-ranking officers in illicit deals with some of the free captains of the shackles. Instead of bringing this to light, they tried to hide it and tried to imprison me. That is why I left, to be a scribe for 10 years. As I said, I did not lie about that. The gear you see before you is what I used for my own protection.
All right. Do a check on that.
All right. He seems to be telling the truth.
All right. I'm going to say, I'm going to believe you for now. I hope we can work together. And then I'm going to unlock his shackles and hand him his stuff.
All right. He rubs his wrists and says, I thank you for that. And he sees Rilnok over there still limping. He says, please, I can help you.
I suppose. I won't turn down an offer of some free healage.
All right. He lays his hands on you and you regain 8 hit points.
Hooray. Couldn't do anything about this delightful poison I seem to be afflicted by, could you? Because I can only heal for like 5 more hit points.
I'm sorry, but that is beyond my work.
That's fine, I'll just take a nap.
That's creepy, Ken.
Ken, I'm gonna smack you.
All right. So now that we have rations and some tools, we might want to start setting up places where we can sleep for the night and trying to get firewood before it gets too dark. In the morning, we can go out and look around the area and see what's here. I'm still on the boat.
Yeah, it's because I don't have a map for the campsite yet.
Okay.
You want to just use the beach page? I mean, I guess it doesn't really matter.
It's really just for rolls is the only reason.
Yeah.
Right.
I can swap you back up to the beach if that's what you want to see.
Doesn't matter to me. Boat's fine. Oh, alright, beach.
All
Beach
right.
is good too.
All right, beach. Let's see for a second.
I mean, that is more pleasant to look at.
It just kind of looks like we're all standing with our backs to the wall looking at the giant dead water scorpion thingy.
There you go.
Hey, the scorpion buddies are gone.
It continues to read the journal. Okay. So what are you guys doing now that you're back at the beach with all this gear?
Again, I'm going to say we need to set up camp for the night. Let's gather some firewood and start a fire. And find ways to get shelter.
Okay, so it sounds like you want to make somewhere to stay, basically.
Just for the night, and in the morning, those of us who want to go out exploring and trying to maybe find a way off the island can.
Okay,
But I think for the night we all need a rest.
Okay, give me a survival check.
I think I have something in that. Yes, I do.
Anybody can do this one as well.
Awesome.
All right. So Donna looks around a little bit. You know, she's had rough it in the woods before, so she kind of knows what she's doing on a jungle environment. Not to the same extent, but she knows what she's doing.
I do have my tent and bedroll that I set up.
Yep.
These are mine.
You find an environment. It's a small rocky outcropping that would seem to support a larger group of people in relative safety for at least a night.
All right. Then I'll point everyone to this area and say let's.
Okay. All right.
Say let's all try and set up camp here.
Yep.
Anybody want to help me gather some firewood and whatnot?
Eris, Gelik, Ishiro, and Jask all offer to help you. Sasha doesn't. She's too busy looking at the tree line and wandering.
Oh.
All right. We're just going to start going and looking around for any fallen tree branches or anything that looks small enough and easy to chop down. I have with my axe. It's a war axe, so it's not really the proper use of it, but hey, gotta do what you gotta do.
Yep.
So I'll just start gathering up firewood and anything I can find.
Okay. Not tall one. I like it. So all of you working together spend about 4 hours getting your camp all set up. And in the end, it's a respectable little area. You've cleared away some of the brush so that you can see around the camp. You have a nice fire all set up. And for those of you that do have tents, you have tents.
Wait, guys, I just realized what this is. This is a medieval, oh gosh, I can't remember the name of that show.
Lord of the Flies. I don't have glasses. Huzzah!
No.
We're gonna start killing each other, right?
Never mind.
Castaway? Are we all Wilson?
No, the TV show.
Oh, Gilligan's Island?
No.
We don't have
Lost?
we don't have monkey butlers. It can't be
Yes,
that.
Lost.
Oh,
This is a medieval Lost.
is there
At
gonna be a
the
polar bear and a smoke monster?
Actually, I never seen that show, so.
end- And in the end, it's all going to be some weird kid's dream.
When you guys are finished making camp and getting everything set up, you see Sasha coming back up to the camp with 2 giant-ass lizards that she's dragging behind her and drops them off at the campfire and says, "I found food!"
Awesome.
Wonderful.
Her blades are both doused in blood.
That was impressive.
So I'm going to, since I see these giant things, I'm going to set up a spit over the fire with several large logs. And I'm going to skewer the lizards and cook them.
Okay. As you stuff them on the giant spits and roast them over the fire, it's a promising meal. It looks to be better than a soupy, watery soup.
Yeah. And probably better than eating the rations that was on the ship.
All right. Who? Doesn't look suspicious. Creepy. Soupy, watery, soup water. Yes. For those of you that are talking to any of the NPCs during this, give me a diplomacy check.
Oh, it's a -1.
Oh, goddamn. All right. Lydia, tell me specifically who you want to talk to during this. Goddamn. All right, so I'm thinking Lydia's the face. Stay in your hole. As Ezreal goes to speak to Ishiro at one point, he does. He says that. He says, "Get back in your hole." And that is the only thing he has said to you on this entire trip.
Hey, at least I made him talk.
Lydia, who are you talking to in specific?
Hello? Lydia?
I'm talking to Sasha.
Okay, so you've been talking to Sasha. She is also very happy and bubbly when you get to know her. She likes talking. She seems a little manic, though. And she starts talking about some of the animals that she's saw the day while she was out hunting for food while you guys were setting up the camp. She says, "I saw these."
What kind of animals were there?
Oh, there were tons. It's amazing how many animals are on this island, but there's just one that I really like. It was this giant, scaly, flying one. It looked adorable. I want one. If you guys happen to go out there and you find one, you bring it back.
I've seen those on the splash page.
Yeah, I would do anything for one of those.
Yeah.
Get me one.
Oh, yeah. We should all get one.
That's what I'm thinking, yeah.
We can all get one and ride them.
And she, proceeds to describe some of the other animals that she's seen while she's out in the forest hunting for your meal tonight. She saw things like, she saw a lot of snakes, for sure. Apart from that, she also saw a couple of giant spiders here and there, and then those giant scaly beasts like she mentioned.
Ew, I don't want nothing to do with spiders.